Hi everyone, it's Nina, and today I'm sharing a card for the Lia Stampz One Color Challenge, and I hope you will be joining in on the fun and showing us what you create with one color. For my card, I'm using a color family of pinks and reds. So technically this isn't one color, but it is one color family. So this is what I'm using for my card for the challenge. I'm using Strawberry Girl, and this is available at the Lia Stampz shop. It's available for purchase as a digistamp. And I printed her out onto some cardstock, and I'm coloring her in with Copic markers. I'm annotating on the screen which colors I'm using. So as I'm going to color, I will let the music play, and you can watch as I finish this image up, and then I will be back once I have everything all colored. So now I'm taking some scissors and I'm fussy cutting this image out, and I'm going to then outline the edges with a black pen to just finish off the edges. And now I'm taking some glossy accents and I'm covering all of the strawberries as well as her shoes and her mouth and glasses. And that just adds some nice dimension and shine. So here's the strawberry girl all finished and cut out. I've got my card base and I'm going to be attaching her to that. I'm going to be stamping first my sentiment and adding my background. I'm using the sentiment from a penny black stamp set, and that's called Betsy Bluebell, and I'm stamping it in Memento Tuxedo black ink, just lining up the girl so I know where to place my sentiment. So I've stamped that down, and now I'm scribbling on a Copic marker onto a piece of acetate here. You can see I've used it for other things as well. And I'm mixing up some Ranger texture paste to create color for the background, and it's just going to turn out to be a very light pink. So it's more like a blush pink color. So I'm taping down my stencil. This is the Simon Says Stamp Falling Snow stencil. And I'm just taping it down and applying my texture paste to the background of the card. And I'm careful to avoid the sentiment area, making sure that I don't get any of the spots there colored. So now that that's dry, I'm taking the other another sentiment from that Betsy Bluebell stamp set, Sweet, and I stamped it with Tim Holtz Distress Ink in Fired Brick Red. And now I'm scoring a border around the edges, avoiding the circles on the parts that would overlap the score line, as I wanted them to be able to stand out, and this is why I didn't do it before I applied the texture paste. So I'm attaching the girl with some foam tape, just applying pieces in different areas around her to make sure she stands up straight and doesn't warp. And I'll just remove the backing pieces. And then go ahead and line her up on the card. So now I'm taking some enamel hearts and I'm attaching them onto the card with some foam tape. I've also added one to the jar. And I love how they're so glittery and sparkly red. And finally, I'm taking some Wink of Stella glitter and I'm just applying it to different portions of the images, as well as the jam inside the jar. I thought this would make a cool glittery jam inside. It would look kind of neat. And that finishes the card. So I hope you've enjoyed. Be sure to stop over at the Lia Stampz blog and submit your card into the challenge. We'd love to see what you create. We're using the one color challenge. And thanks so much for stopping by.